So I think I've touched upon this subject, but amongst other things, Bunfingus is a magic school, but I mean magic in a different sense than is generally meant today. So I've said it's a neo-Swedenborgian alternative to the neo-Kantianism that currently dominates our educational system from top to bottom. So universities today are neo-Kantian in nature, and we are not Kant-Likers, we are neo-Swedenborgians. But along with that is this prior meaning of magic. So magic today, when you use that word, people generally mean kind of sleight of hand, entertainment magic, Harry Houdini, etc. And Houdini took his name from a French magician named Robert Houdin. Houdini's real name was Eric Weiss. He's from Appleton, Wisconsin, and he died on Halloween. And his widow, Bess Houdini, was friends with my grandparents, Jane Marshall and Frances Ireland Marshall. So that's just a bit of history, but the point being that Houdini took his name from Robert Houdin. Oh wait, before I get to that, I want to talk about real magic. And there's all kinds of different real magic, one of which is called Bibliomancy. Bibliomancy is a practice where you think of a question and you pick up a random book and point to a random page and read a random answer to that question. So in Chicago now we have these little, it's called a Little Free Library. And so you see these all the time around here. So when you're walking down the street, now you can do this yourself. I've done it. I've thought of a question, which I'm not going to tell you because I'm not trying to impress you in that manner. I'm just trying to introduce this idea. Bibliomancy. It's a kind of magic. So I asked a question and I just picked up a random book out of this thing. I'm going to point to a random line. And it says here, O'Keefe had said to me that I realized she'd answered my question about abortion in another question. Now that I didn't expect that answer. That answer is something to think about. But the point is, you ask a question and find a random book, pick it up, point to a line, and there's your answer. That's called bibliomancy. Now I have to think back what my question was. Oh yeah, I remember now. So is that an answer to my question? Well, that's a pretty good one, really. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's the thing with real magic, is it doesn't always work, And stage magic, well, if it doesn't work, well, you haven't gotten your money's worth, right? So if Copperfield's trick doesn't work, well, he's not a very good magician. But that's because, that's what I was saying. What I was saying was Houdini took his name from Robert Houdin. Robert Houdin was a Kant-Liker, just like Penn Jillette's a Kant-Liker, just like the universities are all Kant-Likers now. And what Robert Houdin said is that a magician is an actor playing the part of a magician. So Robert Houdin was an entertainer, a stage entertainer. Houdini took his name from Robert Houdin. And magic today is a branch of entertainment, sleight of hand and all that. And if anybody's playing the part of a real magician who does real things, well, they're just doing it as kind of a character in their fiction. Well, that's not me, right? So we're neo-Swedenborgian. It's a whole different thing. We trace ourselves back to John Dee, who was an actual magician. Because the question when Robert Houdin says an actor is playing the part of a magician is an actor playing a part, who are they following? Who are they copying?